Hello everyone, we're going to be back playing Morrowind in just a second. Here we go. Oh me, oh my. Indeed. Indeed. Now then, let's just put up our little reminder video here, because why the hell not? A reminder video is best reminder video. I think it's right there. Yes.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheroo. Good luck, we're a boy.
Yeah. That happened. Okay, so let's hippity hop on back into the game and move on. This is Lord Woodbourne, a level 37 Breton. Serious business. If you Google his name, you'll learn more about him. And we have most recently finished the East Empire Company. We are now the factor of the East Empire Company, which means we don't do shit. That's it, it's over. So, let's continue. That feeling when you see a group of kids playing Pokemon Go now? Yeah. Well, it's pretty impressive if Pokemon Go... But honestly, I remember people still playing Ingress like a year after that stopped being popular, so whatever. Just a second, I'm gonna burp. Yay. Well, so much for that. Tried to make it subtle. Didn't work. So, yeah. You watched the last Morrowind stream later. The interview was great as well. Yeah, the interview both of those, I went ahead and I put in the video. By the way, this is my estate. This is my player home here, so. We go in here, and yeah, first to start out with, this is our trash bin right here. You know, extra alchemy equipment. Over here, we've got some skooma. We got bug musk. We got Nordmead, Shin, Flynn, and Sujamma. So we got a decent amount of stuff here. Over here, we've got Caius's black pants and black shirts. So if we want to be a member of the Blades, it's pretty sneaky. And yeah, this is pretty much just it, sneaky. This is Dark Brotherhood armor because the Dark Brotherhood tried to kill me. Now, I keep my loot right over here. This is my loot. And I keep it right next to the banhammer. Deadly serious. Like, this is a real weapon, not modded in the game. You actually find this on a dead guy. The banhammer. Yes, indeed. But yeah, it's right next to my loot. Okay. So, moving onward, we have the saber of this ship's captain. Not a big deal there. Alright, over here, we've got a true flight shore flight crossbow. It's kind of neat. Along with a Stalrim mace. Nothing big there. Over here, we've got two magic staves right next to each other. We've got the wizard's staff, which I needed to be promoted to a wizard in the Mages Guild. And then I've got the Archmage's staff. When I killed the Archmage of the Mages Guild in order to take his position, I went ahead and got this. It's a good thing. Now, in addition, we also have the Ring of Akatosh. It's one of the Adric relics. It's not very powerful at all. It's actually rather crappy. And then we got a 6th house amulet over here because why wouldn't you want to be able to drain personality? Alright, so over here is a stack of like every alchemy ingredient in the game. I'm not even joking. There's like 2,000 pounds of ingredients on this table, along with various alchemy tools. Grandmaster Retort, Master Alembic, Grandmaster Mortar and Pestle, and a Master... So, it's Master level, basically, since 2 are Grandmaster. Over on this table, I keep all my armor repair hammers and stuff. Because, you know, weapons and armor, they break, so they need to be fixed. Over in this chest, I keep all the extra potions I don't need. I have a lot. Over here, I keep the scrolls I don't need. Again, I have a lot. Up in this area, I could have sworn... Yeah, there's a chest up there where I keep all the extra books. Like the Neverine prophecies and all that stuff. You know, all important books. Over here, I've got an altar with a servant's skull. And then we've got petty soul gems, lesser soul gems, common soul gems, greater soul gems, and grand soul gems. We're going to put all our soul gems on this altar here. Now, we're going upstairs. Upstairs, you can see all my previous gear was in this chest. Or this closet. Don't have anything in it right now. In this chest, the extra gear. So I'm going to take the Ancient Nordic pickaxe with me so I can mine Stalrim. Stalrim's good stuff. I'm going to also take my spear, just in case I need something extra. Spear of the Snow Prince is going to stick around here. Amulet of Infectious Charm, I'm going to take that with me. I might need it later. I'm also going to take Zenithar's Whispers in case I need that. But I'm going to keep the right and left hands of Zenithar in here right now. Might as well take this gold as well. Now, what else? That's it. So let's move on. As I was going to say, this is pretty much it. That's our player home. Now, if I choose to teleport back there using the recall spell, the Factor's Estate is my first recall. If I hit that, it actually puts me on top of the table where all the alchemy ingredients are. Because that's how I placed them down, is I got overburdened picking up the last stack. I just set my recall point onto this table. It was kind of funny. But either way, that's my point to get in here. Either way, we're going to head on out now. Our goal is to... Well, I'm thinking about trying to find some Stalrim stuff. Nah, there's really no point right now. Though it is nice to see Raven Rock all built up. Raven Rock wasn't anywhere... I mean, it was just wilderness when I got here. And after the first quest, it's right here. Yep. But then we got a tavern over here. I spent, like, a week in the tavern waiting for my house to get built. What time is it? Good enough. So yeah, this is Raven Rock. Just a shit ton of big houses. Yep. It's also got a big wall. Why? Because we decided to build one. This is the direction the Spriggans came from. Now, I only have 2 town guards, unfortunately. I couldn't hire the third one. Couldn't find him. Was too lazy. Speaking of laziness, I believe I see a Spriggan in the distance. I'm going to hit it with the God's Fire. God's Fire, by the way, is a spell that I got from the Imperial Cult. It is like a fireball, except more powerful. You see, you got regular fireball here, which does 5 to 20. You got the greater fireball, which is 10 to 30. And you got God's Fire, which is 10 to 50. So, God's Fire does a smidgen more damage. In theory. It might roll bad, though. And only do as much as a fireball. But that dealt like 2/3 of her health. So. Whoopsie. She is not dead yet. Okay, she's dead. But she's not dead for good. I'm summoning my Golden Saint. You see, she has returned. Now I'm going to equip my Stalrim sword, which is made of enchanted ice. The Nords use Stalrim to protect their dead and stop them from being, what's it called? Looted by grave robbers. You see, when Nord dead get looted, they have a tendency to rise from the dead on their own accord and become what are known as Draugr. These crazy, crazy, scary things. So, Yeah, you have to kill a Spriggan 3 times to kill them for good. Spriggans have 3 lives. So. Now, as I was saying, the only way to break the enchanted ice is to use an ancient Nordic pickaxe. That's the only way to get Stalrim. And you can use that to craft stuff like my Stalrim sword, which is damn powerful. It's not the top tier in the game, but it's pretty damn close. Now, as for armor, it's not nearly top tier either. Oh yeah, I actually want to hit this and replace my fireball. I'm going to replace my fireball with the God's Fire, since I never use any other weapons there. Okay, so God's Fire. Got it. Tested on that bear. That works. Oh yeah, we got this. Okay. Our goal, we're actually going to go and try to get some wizard robes. I believe they're up near the Skull Village. There was a particular place where there were these crazy robes. I'm trying to remember that.
Draugr only raised to serve as a priest.
No. No. Draugr will raise on their own accord. That's one of the reasons why they are, why they're barrows. They put them in enchanted ice. So, yeah. You have to understand that Skyrim skewed a ton of the shit, okay? Like, they can be raised to serve a priest, but they are also the angry dead that raise of their own accord. The thing is it's different. Yes. I have a tendency to just dramatize people's voices, and for no reason. But no. Skyrim got very contrarian with this. It's very irritating. Because, like, you establish this shit here, and then Skyrim went and said, no, it was this way. Like, there are no dragon priests at all. There are no dragon priests in this. I mean, if you want to see evidence of dead raising themselves, it happens all the time. King Lysandus of Daggerfall, who was killed by Lord Woodbourne. He himself, raised from the dead of his own accord. You'll find that this is a common theme in the world. And Draugr are just another form of risen dead. Now, they can raise in the service of a dragon priest, of course. But the thing is that, ah, fuck! I am dead. Among the Draugr, yes. You're talking about the Skyrim lore book, right? But yeah. Exactly. What I'm trying to tell you is that there are multiple reasons why the dead may rise. That's all. It's semantics. At what point do you define a Draugr? Exactly. In specifically Blood Moon, the Draugr are simply risen dead. They are zombies that are specific to Nordic barrows. Skyrim would go and mess with that later and say, you know, all the Draugr are basically in service of the Dragon Priests, and, you know, and so on. That's the thing. Also, keep in mind, when you're responding to me 20 seconds ago. So, keep that in mind. Having a conversation is kind of difficult, especially if you want to respond to me in real time. Let's see here. Just messing around with a couple things. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Yep. So the anger of the person who's dead can bring them back. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, 20 seconds is actually fairly low on the scale of things. But yeah, John, where we left off is we were talking about how in the Elder Scrolls, the angry dead rise of their own accord. And, you know, a la King Lysandus of Daggerfall, and in the Nordic Barrows, we've got, of course, the whole thing of Draugr. And unfortunately, Skyrim went and said, well, Draugr are raised in the service of a dragon priest. The problem is that, like, there are no dragon priests, and there haven't been for ages in, what do you call it? In Morrowind's time. So, like, there are no dragon priests, but there are Draugr. And they're always in barrows where the dragon priest, because we have to establish a timeline here. All right, so long after those folks in Skyrim finished their war against the dragons, we had Skyrim raiders coming in and trying to take the Redoran lands. Now, these battles caused the what do you call it? They caused a bunch of Nords to die. These Nords couldn't be properly conveyed back to Skyrim because the Redoran had shut off this area. So what ended up happening is they ferried their dead to the north here. And then, after ferrying their dead north, they were interred in these barrows. This was before the Skull formally established their stuff up here. This was when these were warriors who were settling down in Solstheim originally. It's when the Stalrim was first crafted. But the reason why they had their dead interred in Stalrim was to prevent any kind of tampering with the dead. Not only for the items to be not to be robbed, but also evil Horker. The Horkers on this ice are always hostile. It's interesting. Like, in other areas, the Horkers are passive. But, you know, the little tusks... The Horkers are, like, some of the best animals in Morrowind. I mean, they use these shovel tusks. And then this top tusk comes out and spikes something that the shovel has grabbed. So... yes. Exactly. You always thought the original Draugr were cannibals. That's funny. That is actually amusing. An amusing thought, I mean. Okay. Do I have water breathing? Do I have water breathing? Water breathing. Here we go. Let's do it. Underwater combat. Yep. Yeah. Cursed by the Allmaker, I can believe. But yeah, dead that rise on their own that's why there's skeletons in Draugr crypts. Is it because the flesh had simply peeled away and they're the same type of creature? Or is it because those are the risen dead that never got properly interred? It's a very good question. But yeah, skeletons and other things are found alongside of them all the time. Yep. Yeah, exactly. They ate human flesh while they were still alive. Yep. Do I prefer the Morrowind or the Skyrim version of Solstheim? Morrowind. Oh my! Morrowind has more dungeons. And, well, Morrowind's Solstheim has more dungeons. The land also is just more pleasant, I would say. It's got a green half and a snowy half, as opposed to a green half or a snowy half and a bleak ash-filled. You know, the whole Ashlands there, I think, was mostly. I realize it does tie into the lore well, but I believe that it was mostly just to get people to go, oh, this is Morrowind. I remember those Ashlands. Here we go. Well, it's like bullets. If you shoot bullets into water, they won't necessarily be at a terminal velocity. It's a myth that, you know, they like to do in movies, where someone will shoot into the water and you'll see the bullets moving through the water with trails behind them, and then they'll somehow deal the full impact amount of damage, despite the fact the impact is because of velocity. Yeah. Made 0 sense for Solstheim to have because it's so north and close to Skyrim. Well, to be fair, John, to be fair, this part of Skyrim, like the area over here, wasn't supposed to be snowy at all, John. It was supposed to be the, what do you call it? That was supposed to be the Reach. The Reach and the Rift are the two opposite ends of Skyrim, and they're both kinda where you can grow food, but not really. Yeah, surely if Skyrim had ash from Red Mountain, Skyrim would have too. Exactly. Exactly. There's Reeklings all over this place. Damn it. Okay, I kind of want to, let's see. Trying to remember, trying to find this exact thing here. I know it's around here somewhere. I think it was Rimhall was the name of the place I wanted to go to. Yes. Okay. I know what I wanted to do now. It is near the Skull Village. I'm going in the right direction. That's what I thought. But yeah. Since it's Red Mountain we're talking about, the entirety of Tamriel ought to have ash all over it due to the eruption. But they want the illusion that Tamriel is bigger than it is. Yeah. Well, if we use the Daggerfall size, or even the arena size, I believe that it wouldn't be that much of a problem. Consistency doesn't exist in the Elder Scrolls. I think we established that in the last video I did. Consistency isn't in the Elder Scrolls. You're absolutely right. How did Sheogorath come to be? Which one? The original Sheogorath or the one you meet in Skyrim? Because they're different Sheogoraths. Okay. Oh, that shaman. I'm gonna summon a Daedroth to deal with that shaman, I think. Daedroth, come forth. Kill it. Here we go. Damn! Oh, the Reekling Rider's dead, okay. Whew. Good work, Daedroth. You did your job. Okay. Let's take everything. Leave behind nothing. Good, good. Oh, Castlevania. No, I don't think I have my Symphony of the Night run saved anywhere, unfortunately. Konami's like, oh, hey, you got that. That's some nice Castlevania music you got there. You want to have that copyright struck, right? And I was like, nope. So I deleted it off YouTube. Oh. Okay. Moving onward. Yeah, if you want to post a link, send a whisper to one of the moderators, and if the link is good, they'll post it if they want. It's up to them, though. Okay, speaking of up to them, whoopsie. Yeah, let's pull this over. We're looking at our map here. There's a dungeon somewhere around here, and we gotta find it. There's also tons of enemies around here as well. But yeah. I think that you'll find the name Draugr and, you know, the name Zombie and so on have been misused. Not misused, but like misappropriated and relabeled and rebranded. I think that you'll find that a lot of terms are quite the same in that sense. Rimhall's down there. It's 100 lock level. Oh, I want to get in there. But yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if half of this stuff was, you know, wrong, considering, as Lawrence Schick himself said, it contradicts itself, so. Could we copyright strike Konami for striking us? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You could sue Konami, knowing that they, of course, have more lawyers than you do, and they have more money to withstand a lawsuit than you do. But you could, in theory, sue Konami. All right, I have a 1 in 100 chance to unlock this thing. Screw this. I need to find the actual entrance. It's around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. We need to find the real entrance to this place. That's the exit. Yeah. Again, like, a lot of the Shoddycast lore videos are, as he mentioned, speculation. You know, it's, not that they were intentionally like that. It's just that there's a lot of information up on the Elder Scrolls Wiki and on some of the more popular Reddit posts, which is just that, speculation. I mean, I have a ton of speculative fan fiction myself. It's just that, you know, I preface every one of my lore videos with this is my personal interpretation of the lore, because at the end of the day, it's very difficult to bring anything meaningful out of, you know, the lore without grabbing from out-of-game sources. And going back to things that may have been overwritten by newer developments in the canon. John Carmack is suing ZeniMax? Well, John Carmack is pissed, that's for sure. I mean, how much would it suck to be your, like, have your life's work and suddenly be told you don't own your life's work? Like, whatever, you know, your big project. Like, I'm spending months and months developing this thing. No, I'm sorry, the company you were working with, not even for, with, owns it. And you just kind of scratch your head at that. We're going back this way. Oh. You used to be an admin on the Wikia site. You tried to make it better. It's impossible on that site. Well, yes. That's because a lot of people have a lot of quote-unquote personal interpretations, and they want to push those. They want to push those hard. So, yeah. Okay. You saw the Sheogorath video. Yeah. Sheogorath, video was kind of neat. They definitely worked on that. It was good machinima, I would say. That's really what it is. It's a machinima. Okay.
You will die where you stand.
Come on. Yes.
Give in. You're dead already.
Ah, these archers. That's it. I need to cast a bound sword. There we go. My weapon was just damaged. I realized why I wasn't massacring these guys. Fuck. Here we go. Sorry about that. Take his everything, leave behind nothing. Oh. Yep. Personal interpretations are cancerous when you're talking to newcomers. I'm trying to understand to get a bigger picture because they get misinformed. I will agree with that. You need to tell people flat out. Let's see. Panail White Strake and Ysmir Wolfhearth. No, I don't believe they're the same person, but I believe that some people believed they were the same person. I believe that accounts calling them the same person exist. Yep. Now, keeping in mind that there was an overarching theory that all the Ysmirs were the same person. That's the encompassing theory. You say, yeah, exactly. I mean, being an avatar of Shore, being Shezarines, so on and so forth. This isn't it. This isn't it. Here we go. Said, ZeniMax acquired id Software and immediately killed all the non-windowed versions of its catalog? Interesting. I thought that they just didn't create any new one. Oh, that's bizarre, actually. But yeah. Okay. Continuing. Yeah, that is not the way. Yeah, I saw the Snow Prince's corpse, along with the book and his spear. Could have sworn. Hold on a second. So, as I was saying, I'm going to go ahead and look at this right here. Okay, I have a general idea of where it could be then. Okay, so we looked over here. Because I'm looking at this right now. It doesn't make sense. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it should be a snowy hill place. And I just don't see it. I'm looking for it. I have a Google Maps version of this place, and it's freaking hilarious. It seems like it should be down here. Just straight down. Okay. I have an idea of where it is now. Well, considering you meet one of the 500 companions in Blood Moon, and that guy's still alive even now, I would tend to think that the kid was probably badass and was being trained to be a companion. Okay. Yeah, either the needs came from the Atmorans who migrated, or the other possibility is that the needs originated from Tamriel, and the needs, either way, the needs believed themselves to have originated from Tamriel. regardless. So, looks like a Command and Conquer map. Yes, it does. Ready to go to the Path Beyond? The Path Beyond is the only Red Alert level I'll ever play. But, yeah. Oh, okay, so you got the well here. And then somewhere around here should be it. Got Reekling Riders we gotta fight as well. Damn. So irritating at times. And he's dead. Good, good. So, around here, probably. Ah, shit. There's gonna be tons of Reeklings, isn't it? There's like non-stop Reeklings. That's a Frost Atronach down there as well. Could have sworn that one of these areas would have what I'm looking for. Here it is. I found the entrance. Okay. Ow. Hell. And kill this boar at least. And nearly dead. Reeking Riders are too strong. Got him. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, we're going in. To say we're going in, we're actually gonna wait 12 hours, rest 12 hours, and then go in. Interrupted. By a boar? How dare you, disgusting animal. Got it. Arg! Yes, I've been told that the Morrowind multiplayer is undergone revisions. I do want to speak with the author. I tried to get Camelworks in on a discussion, but he's too busy right now. So, I wanted to get him on a discussion about the OpenMW thing there. Ooh, Nordic Silver Battle Axe. That thing's neat. Taking it with me. Okay. We're going to save this as going in the cave. Right. Yeah. Another enemy. This is what I needed. This is the place. You can see my enemy over here. This is the one. Damn. Kill the berserker. Alright, so we're gonna save it here. We're gonna call this Behold the Necromeister. And we will speak to him. Hello. Intruder, who dares venture into the halls of Rimhall? The mantle of woe is mine, do you hear? I have claimed the robe and its power. Tell me a little secret. There's a little pirate treasure buried somewhere on an island. Some advice? They say Spriggans die 3 deaths. Best avoid them if I were you. Alright, what about Falco? Falco who? Never heard of him. Mantle of Woe? Behold the vestments I wear now. When I read the old stories and learn of the church, the truth. Oh my god. I was thinking of something else earlier. There was like, here we go. Such grand magica lay so close at hand in the cave beneath the village. I contained my eagerness, and I jumped into the well. I braved the dangers, and at last I was rewarded. Soon the dead shall walk, and the dark shall lead them. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do about this? You're insane. You must die as all evil should. I too practice the dark arts. Let me join you, and together we shall bring death to the worms of Solstheim. Your affairs are your own business. I care not for magic you've uncovered. I will take my leave and such power must never be wielded by none so feeble. The Mantle of Woe is mine. The Mantle of Woe is mine.
You're bested. How does
Okay.
it feel to know death is...
Here we go. Yes.
Arg.
No, you don't. I knocked him down. Got him. Backing off. Got him. He was shit. And his robe is now mine. It fortifies my magicka 5 times my intellect. It also causes sun damage 20 points per second. It increases my conjuration by 50. It grants me... Okay, so... But I will lose my personality wearing this thing. What a shame. What a shame. And thus, I have become powerful. Powerful, I say. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't summon anything. He has 120 conjuration, doesn't summon anything. That's about right. What's my conjuration at? My conjuration is 145. Let's head on in and see what's going on here. How cheap is a bound longsword? I'm curious. Just the bound longsword. 36 magicka. How much magicka? I have 1,600 magicka. Oh my goodness. Ooh, fur pauldrons, a crappiness. I don't want any of this. Bear shield isn't even worth it. Where's the well entrance? Local? Local. Good. Going this way. Drain personality 100. That explains the edginess. Yes, I have no personality. No personality at all. Okay. Moving on. John, the robe, the Mantle of Woe is a robe that you get in Solstheim. It increases your maximum magicka by 5 times your intellect. In addition, it also drains your personality 100 points, so you can't buy or sell shit because, or at least it's gonna give you a raw deal. People are gonna hate you instantly. It also causes you to take 20% more damage from normal attacks, and you take 20 points of sun damage per second while you're wearing it. But it increases your conjuration 50 points. That's how it works, John. So you take it off like when you get outside. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably drown in here. Oh my. There it is. That's the well. It's trapped though. But hey, I now have the power. So, let's move on. But yeah, I had a lot of problems with the Elder Scrolls Wiki in general. The Wikia, not the UESP site. In the Wikia, it wasn't just personal interpretations and shit. It was just like information would be missing. It'd be misattributed. Let's pull up something really neat. It should be the Elder Scrolls Wiki Tiber Septum. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pull up the Tiber Septum article. All right, here we go. I think it was right here. Okay. Ag. Almost got it. Almost got it. Good, good. This is a common occurrence on the Elder Scrolls Wiki here. Okay? Here's an example. Like, I've highlighted citation needed. Okay? These are things that the citations are needed. And yet this article is still this way. The article should be reverted, and they should be talking in the talk section specifically about, you know, the citations that are needed. Like, if you're running a wiki, and, like, instead of putting citation needed there, they should put those up, revert the article, and then they need to go to the talk page and actually discuss this, you know, in the talk page. But they don't do that. They just kind of leave it as is, like, citation needed, citation needed, citation needed. There we go. So, we're going to hop on back in. That's why everyone uses UESP, pretty much. Citation needed the article. My goodness. Yeah. I mean, if I were to post my own, like, lore article, it would be covered in those. And it wouldn't be fit for a wiki. That's just the truth of it. Okay, managed to kill that boar. Let's bring up a golden saint. And then we'll hit it with the God's Fire. Because we have shit tons of magicka. And we don't care. Damn right. Destroyed it. But with the Mantle of Woe on my side. Hey, guess what happens when I'm out during the day? This is going to be fun. I'm going to quick save before I do this. Oh, whatever. I put an overhaul mod pack. For an Elder Scrolls game. If I were to put together a mod pack, well, I've got, for Skyrim, if we, hold on a second here, I think it's called the Classic RPG. Yeah, here it is. If you look up for Skyrim, I've got my, Classic RPG mod pack. You might want to check that one out. Like, that one, you may find a little more fun. It's up to you. Okay. What's the power on the God's Fire? Okay. So, first of all, you got Fireball. Fireball is 5 to 20. Then you've got Greater Fireball, which is 10 to 30. Then you got God's Fire, which is 10 to 50. So this God's Fire is literally just the Imperial Cult's version of Greater Fireball. It's like 20 points more powerful. And it's obviously gods, because Imperial Cult, you know, gods. Anyway, going down this way. What have we got here? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Don't see anything. Of course you crafted a better one, but I'm not crafting spells right now. I've got a few spells I crafted, but I don't really want to abuse the crafting system for magic in general. I just got my Mantle of Woe, so I'm happy with that. Oh, shit! A different map from Morrowind? What are you talking about? This is the same old map. It just has the mainland too. Which I've been to Necrom. I've been to Old Ebonheart. I've been to Akamora is one of my favorites there. Akamora is a good place. But yeah, Firewatch is also like I previously in my former playthrough, I set Firewatch as like my main go-to hub. So yep. The Mantle of Woe, a relic? That's a very good question. God's Fire is insanely overpowered in Vanilla Morrowind. Interesting. Didn't know that. Though this is pretty strong. That Horker's dead. All the Horkers on this ice aggro. I don't know why either. Okay. Either way, we're harvesting the Horker tusks and making our way back now. It's what I came here for. I came here specifically. Was I disappointed with how they didn't show the Nordic Pantheon in Skyrim? That's a very good question. I'm the one who bitched about it initially. I'm pretty sure, you know, I could be wrong. I will admit that. This is presumptuous on my part, but I assume that Fudge Muppet and some of the other people who are bitching about it are doing so after seeing videos that I did about it, because I've done more than one. I mean, I don't know. I think that I like to think that I'm one of the first people that was really making a big deal about that, because the people who yeah, What If Skyrim Was Good episode 1 really covers it. Yeah. I've got a series called What If Skyrim Was Good. It's 5 parts long. It has some internal inconsistencies that would need to be fixed if it were ever made into a proper mod series. But, you know, I put 2,500 hours into Skyrim. There's no way I don't think it's good, but at the same time, it could have been just so much better. Now then, let's move on. Ah, shit. We're killing this guy. Now, what's... Oh, that bear. Yeah. We're killing it. Damn. I'm just gonna hit the ground next to the bear. I don't know how else to hit it. Oh, my goodness. Got it. You were under the impression that I brought up the Nordic Pantheon. No, actually, I didn't. I brought up a lot of topics with them. But the Nordic Pantheon was one that I've reserved for my own channel. I haven't really brought to other people. Okay. Got it. Well, I think that ultimately what people were looking at is they were looking at the Nords on Solstheim and they were like, can you imagine an entire game the size of Morrowind that had that in it? And everyone, you know, that's really what we were expecting when Skyrim was announced. It was like, oh my god, we're gonna get like Solstheim times 100, you know? Yes, I visited Uncle Sweetshare's place. Oh yeah, this is happening. Okay, Golden Saint first. That giant's after me. Oh, the Godfire ain't doing shit. Here we go. Okay, I can kill it with my melee, thank God. My favorite Pantheon is actually the Imperial Pantheon. It's just that, you know, they cut out Alicia and Shezer. Again, they didn't properly expand on it like they had in the lore, so I'm like, oh. Yeah. But no, I'd say I actually like the Imperial Pantheon the most in its pure form. Now I'm going to quick save it here, and I'm going to show you what happens when I wear this robe during the daytime. Ready, everyone? This is the Mantle of Woe. It's what grants me so much magicka and so much conjuration power. And when I wear it during the day, well, watch for yourself. And that's how it happens. Shezer is Shore, or Lorcan. It is kind of a watered down version of Lorcan or Shore. It is like this guy created all of humanity out of nothing. He molded humanity, and then he went away. That's Shezzer. He wasn't killed by the elves or anything like that. He is the missing god, and he is worshipped as being the creator of humanity in the Imperial Pantheon. Yep. Ag! Exactly. So we take off that robe, and now we don't have our Mantle of Woe on. As such, our magicka is down to 625. If we wear the Mantle of Woe, our magicka goes up to 1,668. So it's actually a big deal wearing the Mantle of Woe. Unfortunately, the sun damage will kill you. So we're going to go ahead and advance time 6 hours. And here we are in the sun. So. Let's see here. I believe I've got a link for you, sir. You might enjoy this video, perhaps. So it's Jimmy. There you go. That's the link. That one for you. Okay. Getting back to the game in just a second. Yep. A moment. Okay. Back to it. Yes, Karstag, you do fight. That's exactly right. All right, let's put on the mantle and show you the sun damage I take over time. So save it. Wear the mantle. All right, you can see me taking the damage currently. My health bar is depleting. 144, 141, 136. So don't wear that. That's the answer. Frost Atronach. One more hit should kill it. It's still alive. Let's use, not the God's Fire, just a regular fireball. Got it. Yeah, this robe gives you insane magicka, insane conjuration, but then it reduces your personality to 0, so good luck talking to people, and, you know, weakness to weapons, and sun damage. It's just crazy. I mean, if you're inside a dungeon, you don't need to talk to anybody, you just murder the shit out of people with it. Take it off before you go outside or go do things. Got it. Bear pelts are important. We're heading back to Raven Rock right now. So, I'm actually gonna kill this Atronach like this. Here we go. Damn right. It's dead. Bear's next. It's not dead yet. There's only one way to handle this. I must equip my mighty spear. This probably won't work. Oh wow. It did. It definitely did. Okay, my mighty spear was able to destroy the bear. Oh. Heal over time spell constantly? Yeah, you could. There are ways to get around it. Do the Altmer gods work again? Yeah. The Altmer gods are all believed to be ancestors. I mean, literal ancestors. They, oops, trying to stab with it. There we go. This only does good damage when you're stabbing. If you swing it like a sword, it's gonna do shit damage. I needed to switch to my sword. I had no choice. That bear was gonna destroy me. Bear? Boar. Bear boar. What draw distance? Oh, you're talking about blah, blah, blah. Field of view. No, I don't really have anything in terms of that detail. View distance. Oh. Yeah, that happened. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Do they exist as original people? No. If someone mantles a god, then that god would know the difference between them and the mantled person. There would be effectively two of that god at the same time. However, and this is important, the real gods don't walk on the earth. Like, the real gods are typically in either space as spheres of energy, like the divines, aka the planets, or they're in oblivion beyond, where they're, in another dimension. So, this ring here, you mean the fortify acrobatics and resist normal weapons 20? Yeah. But yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah. So, the real god is sitting in either oblivion or in space or in Aetherius, wherever. And then the mortal that is mantling that god is walking upon the earth, doing the will of that god, because they are basically the same being, except one exists in the world now. That's the difference. Yep. They are more or less the same. I think Ogrim they look goofy, but, let's face it, Daedra are always kind of scurry. Ogrim more like, I don't want to get near this thing. It might do something to me. That was my experience with Ogrim anyway. These things are huge. Okay. Yeah, some of the items do different things, because I'm using Morrowind Rebirth, which, balances out a lot of stuff. Makes some things harder to get. I know killing Carnius took a army of 5 Daedra, like 20 potions, and just spamming and jumping away and doing shit. So, yes, Aedra literally means, in the Altmer language, it means our ancestors. Exactly. Ariel is considered to be the greatest of the ancestors, yeah. But there are greater and lesser ancestors. So, like, maybe your great-great-grandfather is considered one of the lesser ancestors, and Ariel is considered one of the greater ancestors. That's just how it works. When you die, if you follow Ariel's example, then you can ascend. That's the answer. Now, the idea that Ariel was opposed to Lorcan makes the very idea of a mortal ascending offensive to the Altmer. Because Lorcan was about grounding, he created the world to be the world. He didn't want people ascending and having superpowers and shit. So, the idea that a person one of Lorcan's children, one of Lorcan's former followers, one of the wandering Elnathay that lost their powers and became Atmorans, that faded further and became humans. These beings could potentially be ascended and become gods. That's offensive to people who believe in Ariel's teachings, which say that perfection is the path to ascension if you continue to follow his example, Ariel's example, then you would ascend to godhood. And so that's why the elves are so horribly offended by the concept of Talos, you know, like, where's our ascended gods? Like, this dumbass gets to ascend, you know? Anyway, we're gonna talk to this guy here. Yeah, we've been selling him tons of shit. Just tons of shit. Okay. These Reekling blades and these Nordic axes. I don't care about any of it. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and go for broke here. That's 1,000. Can I go 10,000, please? $599 US. There we go. Damn right. All the junk has been sold. All the junk has been sold. Oh, 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 oh. But seriously, did I steal my Stalrim sword? No, I did not. I'm trying to make sure I didn't sell anything I ought not be selling, and the answer is I've sold every... Yeah, it's just Reekling blades and these... Oh, because these Nordic axes are worth 5,000 apiece. That explains it. I was trying to figure out why I could do that. Which Dragon Priest was my favorite, other than Mirak. The Otar the Mad, or whatever his name was. He's the only one who was kind of different. Let's see. Why the weird interpretation of Akatosh and Ariel being one? Well, Akatosh is the creation of Elysia. Like, Akatosh worship, I mean, is the creation of Elysia. You see, the Nords, who helped Elysia beat the Ayleids, couldn't actually... They wouldn't worship someone... They wouldn't worship an elven god. So we had to find a way to unify the Ayleids, who now supported us, along with the Nords. You know, bring them all together under one banner. And how they did that was they created a new version of Shor that the elves could worship, known as Shezzer. You know, like, you see, we're not horribly bad. We worship Shezzer. Shezzer's basically Shor, right? They're one and the same. And then the Ayleids are like, well, you don't worship Ariel. Like, yes, we do. His name is Akatosh. You see, Shezzer and Akatosh, they're the same, but, you know, different. Like, you don't have to worry about worshiping your mortal enemies, because these are brand new gods, we promise. And yet there is there are events within the lore that kind of go to explain why they're different gods. But in mortal interpretations, they can be thought of as the same because they occupy the same sphere of influence within the mythic. Even though they actually have their different aspects, and they're different. There's a... Okay. What I was going to say is that, don't you mean Altmer, not Ayleids? A little of both, actually, because the Ayleids weren't completely destroyed. They brought in, after the Ayleid Empire was defeated, Elysia brought in a bunch of the former Ayleid nobles under her banner. Now, eventually, the Elysian Order would fuck with that and kick all the Ayleids out, and they would go to High Rock, the remainder. But, no, I meant Ayleids. So. Altmer 2, though. Altmer 2. Okay. This is my player home, by the way. I gotta repair stuff, so I'm gonna use these repair prongs. So, repair prongs. We're just gonna use them all up right away. Yep. Start off with the weakest of them, which should be my Stalrim longsword. This is how armorer skill gets raised. There we go. Chest piece. Good enough. Repair prongs are used up. I'll get more repair prongs later. It's fine. Just, that's how I raise my armorer skill. Let's see. A couple of these weird amulets I've been finding. Akatosh's ring. Shame, Akatosh. Okay, Tiny Wizard, Imperials versus Stormcloaks is on the list of banned topics for this chat. It's actually covered under politics. Okay. Moving on. I was going to say... I don't know what I want to do with this exactly. Huh. I guess I need to go somewhere else and sell stuff. So... the strongest or weakest weapons. I haven't seen that particular video. I should. Well, Milo, I recommend checking out the link. It says mod list in big green text. Hey, you.
May I help you?
Yes, we're gonna go travel. I can travel directly there. First of all, let's use Divine Intervention. By the way, this is our player home. We're leaving now, by the way. So, recall. We are going to go to... well, I guess we're not going anywhere right now, because we're going to use Divine Intervention, which is a spell that takes us to a Imperial Cult Shrine. There we go. Nearest Imperial Cult Shrine is Fort Frostmoth. Easy enough. We go over here. Now, this guy...
well met, friend.
yeah, you see... we always talk about those, let's see, the skull. Yeah, Nords of the North. I don't know much about them. I was going to say there's a specific thing. Thursk, Snow, Skull, Service, Missionary Work. Here we go. Local savages. Here we go. What else do you call them? They're hardly civilized with their bear and wolf worship. They hardly recognize the 9 divines. Most Nords are too busy worshipping heathen gods like Alduin or Orki. That's why the missionary work is so important. See? Heathen gods like Alduin and Orki. Serious business. But we're leaving now. How long have I been playing Lord Woodbourne? That's a very good question. Let's see here. This is the second iteration of the character. The first iteration of the character was for the old loadout. But this character has been around for some time. Yep. Okay. What we're going to do now is we are actually going to teleport over. Yeah, we're going to use Recall. We're going to go to the Vivek Mages Guild. There we go.
May I help
Welcome,
you?
Breton. Let's set aside our differences and talk, shall we?
Yes, yes. Set aside our differences and talk. The house DLC's in Oblivion disappointing? Yeah, I would say so. Because they just kind of give you the houses instead of do what they should have done, which is actually had DLC, like, actually had quests leading up to it. I think that the Dark Brotherhood one is the only one that had it. I've already forgotten which one it was called. That one had a quest to it. Yes, Vivek losing his powers is so bad story-wise. Yeah, yeah. Of course, keep in mind, once it comes out, there'll be 1,000 defenders that will explain how this little piece of paper or this offhanded comment explains it all. And how it's completely, totally legit. Oh well. Let's see here. I believe that as far as my list of stuff goes. Give me a moment here. Okay. Yep. Almost done. Almost done. Okay. What we were going to grab was this one, I believe. Yes.
I don't want to say...
Yes. That was the one. I pulled it directly from my video here.
I don't want to say doesn't contradict what's gone before, because lore has many aspects to it, and some of them are contradict each other. Sure. But certainly something that feels like it would be believable, credible, within the context of Tamriel and its peoples, can change not only what happens going forward, but what has happened in the past. So, you know, the idea that there is an objective reality behind all these different people's opinions, it's not necessarily the case in the world of Tamriel. So, you know, listen to what all these different people have to say, make up your own mind, make up your own beliefs about what happened.
Okay. ESO lore, yes. Okay, then. Let's continue. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Can I sell these swords? Yes, I can. Nodding off, girl. Yes. Ooh, good enough. She has 600 gold there. So we need to just make sure that we sell everything as appropriate here. Do not need short bow, do not need Reekling Lance. Okay, that is more gold than she has, so I need to take a couple things back. Let's go with the Reekling Blade, and then let's increase this to 650 and see if I can get away with wiping her gold out. Damn right I can. Okay. The only other video, because people are asking for these. The only other video I can throw out is this one, which is the first of the two that I worked on there. Just
Chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
There you go. All right. So, looking at this, after a lot of tinkering, you have ascended properly. You now have a 3-monitor setup. Hooray, Samus! You have no idea how good that is. Everyone else has no idea how good that is, I should say. That is, yeah, absolutely. So, let's see here. Okay, moving back on. We'll hop back into this. And there we go. Momoko flaunting his perversion. Alrighty then. Weakness to fire. You know what? That's on target, right? I'm gonna try using weakness to fire and then God's fire. That'd be funny. So, yeah. Oh. Yep. So. The real world of Tamriel is where everyone throws lightning bolts. You see, here's the thing, though. I actually enjoy playing ESO as a game. Yeah, I do. Nothing over here. We're out of here. This, I'm currently in Vivek. I'm going to go ahead and make the journey over to... I can't believe I made the crossover over here. I don't know where we're going or what we're gonna do. Let's just head down over this way. Let's leave Vivek City. How about that? Oh, you know, while I'm here in Vivek, I might as well go visit the arena. How about that? You know, that'd be fine. At least they didn't destroy the world, make another poor Warhammer. What was it? Final Fantasy 14 or whatever? The Realm Reborn, or was it 13? I don't even remember. But, like, they ended up destroying the world or something to restart it because it was that bad. Shit. Let's see. Arena. Here we go. This way. Reality TV show set in Tamriel. Well, I'm pretty sure that with special mods from the Nexus, you know, like HDT button breast physics mod and all that stuff, you'd have the makings of a modern day, you know, reality TV show that people watch. Unfortunately, if you censor the shit out of one of those other mods from what's it called? From that one website, you might you'd have absolutely everything that modern reality TV shows have, which is, you know, obviously horrible. Someone showed me a picture of a comic strip where Meridia, it was Meridia and I think it was Azura. They were sitting there in Oblivion watching the Dragonborn on Nirn kill a shit ton of people with the Dawnbreaker. And the Dawnbreaker was obviously like this giant dildo. I'm serious. And
Citizen.
She goes, Meridia's like, he just keeps killing people with it. That's not what he's supposed to do with it. But he's killing people with it. It was like, yeah. And yeah, someone showed me that comic. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, it was like Dawnbreaker was supposed to be Meridia's sex toy or something. And then the Dragonborn just goes around killing people with it, and she's like freaking out as a result.
So, your new champion.
No thanks. Ba-bum. Outlawed. Let's see here. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah. How's it going, DB? Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
No weakness or fault.
Okay. Let's get our ass kicked and play a Nightwish song. Okay? I'm serious. Here we go. I will fight you to the death. Ready to watch me get my ass kicked? Watch this. Oh shit. Okay. Apparently that didn't happen. You. I want to fight the champion. Yes, what is it, champion? Fight the grand champion. Grand champion, yes. Could have sworn I had this join the arena. I didn't need to talk about that anymore. I'm already in the arena, yes. Recent grand champion? Yeah. No, it's the arena master. Ready for the fight. Grand champion, yes. You should talk to Glom about that. Right. We shall meet in the arena. Okay. Huh, interesting. It's not started yet. That makes me sad. Okay. In that case, I'm going to reload back to before I challenged him, because I have a feeling that there's something else. Let's go ahead and ask about this really quick. Where is it? Fighting the monsters, I believe, was the answer. To change battle chess piece. I could have... yeah, I'm the champion right now, which means I don't have any more regular fights. I just could have sworn there was not... Fighting the monsters. There we go. Yes. Yes, I do. I want to fight 3 of these. Let's do it. Let's see if it works. Here we go. Ah, shit. This is not good. I need to summon more Daedra. Daedroth. Dramora. Clan Fear. Hunger. We need to put on our robe. I forgot about my robe. My robe is important. There we go. What else? Winged Twilight. Storm Atronach. Sword. Ah, shit. Oh, instantly killed. I was destroyed instantly. The Grand Champion is not a suicidal, depressed Grand Champion. Something like that, yeah. I'll fight you to the death. Let's see here. So, I should talk to my Arena Master. Arena Master. Fighting the Grand Champion, yes. Watch me get my ass kicked. This guy's never been defeated. He's super powerful. Watch this. Alright, ready to listen to Nightwish play? 'Cause that's what's happening. Look at him doing poses. I'm serious. He's dancing. Ack! Instantly destroyed. It started to play a Nightwish song, and then I was instantly just like... He's doing crazy shit. I have no idea. Shit, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Spends a full minute summoning, dies instantly. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh my. Here we go.
You cannot escape.
Okay. Got him. Yep. Shit.
That is quite enough. Die.
He just keeps ducking under my hits. He's rolling all around. Oh fuck, instantly killed. So, yeah. Shit. Yes. That's his pose.
So, your new champion.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Yep. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Sorry. I tried my best. And I failed miserably. I did not even take a single tick of health. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna fight some Tugwars. I'm gonna fight Tugwars. These are Battle Guars. Summoning my Atronux. And Storm. With a Winged Twilight, for good measure. Once I get the Daedroth out, I think it'll be time to fight. Doing it. Okay. Victory is ours. Oh, shit. I am stuck. Oh my goodness. There we go. I was stuck inside that mass of summons. Hooray!
We share the same company. What can I do for you?
Alright, let's go ahead and fight some more there aren't any monsters to fight right now, right? Of course, they're all dead. So, yeah, let's see here. Yeah. This is the guy I fought.
Stay as long as you like.
Yeah.
It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Training. What was I gonna train? I was gonna train alchemy. I remember now. Oh shit! That immersive frame rate. Yeah, that frame rate was far too immersive for me. I had to run away. Okay. Moving onward. So yeah, we participated in one arena match. We can't beat the champion right now, I'm afraid. Like, when we're level 80, we might be able to handle it. Let's head on out now. We're going to go down south. South, I say. Yep. We're gonna just cross the bridge, I guess. Hey, you. Ordinator.
Citizen.
I am citizen because if you have a lower rank, he goes, "We're watching you, scum." Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna hippity hop on back over, and that'll do it. That'll do it. By the way, John, did you know you could create a spell that summons all the Daedra summons at once, right? With that robe being as god tier as I could get away with it. Yeah, I could, John. But I was gonna ask you, how did the Vermintide runs go? Okay. So, and Dark Rider, if you are still around in about, I'd say, let's see, in about 4 or 5 hours, I plan to do more Warframe after my discussion. Wasn't Vermintide on sale? Actually, everyone. And I highly recommend anyone who doesn't have Vermintide pick it up. Because of this. Humble bundle. Right, so how it works is there's a humble bundle going on right now. And the humble bundle itself is, if you pay more than the average, which is $6.88, you'll also unlock Vermintide. And that's how it works. You just spend more than the average to get Vermintide. And it comes with a few other games, but let's face it, $6.88 for Vermintide? Hell yeah. That's a humble sale that is going on for about, I don't know, 9 days. There's 9 more days to do this. Of course, anyone who waits more than a couple days will probably forget about it. Trollolololol. And let's get back to the game now. So, there we go. Yep. Haha! I have survived. Yep. Nice. Dark Rider and your girlfriend are playing D&D. That's funny. Okay. White Wolf is asking about Hitbox. Here you go. You can go check that link, White Wolf. I keep that on hand for you. Because I knew you'd ask. Sarcasm. Alright, we are going to go... We're not going into the temple to see Vivek personally, but that's the moon that crashes and destroys Morrowind, by the way. That's what makes Vardenfell erupt. You spend an entire DLC in Elder Scrolls Online apparently trying to stop that from falling. Because, you know, they couldn't just leave that shit alone. You have to be the hero. Do I have water walking? I should have water walking. There it is. Whoops. So much for that. I'm not going to be able to jump out of the water. Damn it. Okay. Let's get these Kelops while we're down here. Water breathing. Harvest all pearls from all Kelops. Did you know that you can fight underwater? Underwater combat is a thing. Yay! Vardenfell erupt? Thought it was Red Mountain. Yeah, Red Mountain on Vardenfell. It's right here. It's the area I haven't explored yet, in the middle. That's the scary part. You're right. Going back down. Wait, what? What the hell is going on? That was a slaughterfish. An evil, evil slaughterfish. Okay. Moving onward, we are going to use water walking. Ta-da! Yep. Yeah, exactly. Vardenfell itself is... Let's explain how Red Mountain came to be. So, you have to understand that Vardenfell itself wasn't here, okay? Back during the Dawn era, Mythic era, this didn't exist, okay? So, knowing that this area didn't exist, and it was just the land itself, Ariel shot a bow, and it crossed over all of Tamriel, and it landed in the ocean. And then from the ocean, the heart Vardenfell rose up around the heart. The heart itself created Red Mountain, and Red Mountain created Vardenfell. So they're basically all the same. Vardenfell goes boom. Alright. We've got a rat. We will destroy the rat with our legendary Spear of Justice. Behold. We destroy it. Got it. Oh. Yep. Uh-oh. One of these. That's the great thing about Solstheim, is you don't see these. They don't exist. Moving on. Bum. Okay. Moving onward. What's over here? Have I been over here? No, I haven't, actually. This area I haven't been to yet. Okay. Why are there Halalu guards here? Who is in control of this manor?
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
I've heard a lot about you. Nothing? Nothing. Hello, you.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
You've heard a lot about me. What did I do other than conquer the arena, become the head of the Fighters Guild, destroy the Thieves Guild, become the... I don't remember what else. There were a couple things. Yeah. Killed that. Good enough. So, we're going to go down to the southern tip here. And then we're going to cast a spell and regret it almost immediately. Yup. Here we go. Good enough. So, yeah, I've been noticing a lot of very interesting and thought-out replies to my recent video on canon, and I thought that was rather cool, as opposed to the way some people, you know, tend to just go, Ashik is bad. You know, that it got a few of those too, but yeah. Yeah, overall, it's been a lot of positive feedback, you know, about people's views on, you know, canon and whatnot. And then some people talked about their suspension of disbelief and how they're able to maintain. I'm like, great for you. Absolutely great. It is essential, in fact. Okay, so, water walking. This is what we're probably going to regret. I'm going to back up for a little bit, see if I can... Yes. I'm going to go ahead and wait 11 hours here. Some people believe that the Night Mother is Mephala in disguise, yes, but that wouldn't be consistent with a lot of the stuff that has been seen and read, so it doesn't make that much sense. I mean, it's a good theory, it just is a little lacking. Alright. What do I think about the champion of Cyrodiil and Sheogorath being the same? Yes. Yes, I think so. Mainly because he references all the stuff in Skyrim. In fact, I talked about that quite a bit when I was discussing the strongest Daedric Prince with Fudge Muppet, you know. That was one of the things we went over, was the idea that... I'm looking around, seeing if there's any Kelops or anything down here. Oh, I think there are Kelops. Let's dive right into the ocean. We'll probably regret this almost immediately, but, nah, I better levitate. I better levitate if I know what's good for me. I shouldn't stay down there. A dreg kills me instantly. That would be bad. That would be most ungood. Alright, let's throw down the... water walking again. And continue down south. Okay. Pardon me while I go across all of, go across the ocean to Old Ebonheart. I'm going from, the southern point here, yeah. Old Ebonheart. Water is scary, considering the monsters that are down there. There's Old Ebonheart, right outside. Oh wow, there's a ship. Well, screw that, I want inside. I want to see what's down here. Okay, can I please sink beneath the waves? No. No, you cannot. You dare to cast that spell, and you will remain here until the spell wears off, so... Oh, enemies nearby. Rest an hour. In we go. Ooh. That isn't done. Nope. Apparently not. That's pretty funny, though. We're gonna levitate over the walls here. Water in Daggerfall is scary, yes. Well, water in Daggerfall isn't that scary if you have the buoyancy spell. Not that bad at all, actually. Ooh, there's a exhaust pipe out there for the sewers. Neat. Is it as derpy as their pantheon is? Khajiit culture? Oh, no doubt. But I think it'd be fun. I think that Khajiit culture sounds a lot like a lot of fun. Okay, let's see here. Nah. Oh, there it is. Nah, I can't get in there. Yeah, it won't open. Well, in that case, levitation. Up and over. Up and over. There we go. Ooh, that's a big ship. Well, either way, we're just gonna levitate over the city walls. It worked. Yep, that door isn't open. You're not supposed to get up there. But you can. But you can. Okay. I believe my goal... Oh, I'm in the Ebon Tower. That explains it. The Ebon Tower isn't done yet. Up and over, everyone. Up and over. Damn, that place is huge. Okay. There's Ebonheart. Okay. There it is. Ready to go, Crunch? I am. Crunch. Probably shouldn't cast fireballs in town. Might cause a problem. Hello?
Keep moving.
Okay, and you?
Head on.
Head on. You heard it yourself. Alright, so... we can go this way. Oh, yes. One of the Khajiit gods is murder and sex. You betcha. Let's see. Mother Alicia. This place is neat. Ah, it's a tavern. Okay. Or is it alchemy? No, bread? Cookies. Wait, she sells cookies. Is that wood or dirt? Let's see. Colovian loaves? Oh, it's been a while. Do not need scrib pie, but hello, you. Yes, it's Old Ebonheart's Bakery. We have work available if you're interested in collecting guild dues. And there's no quest for me, sadly. Hey, you.
I'm listening.
Yeah, nothing here. It was a neat area there, but we're getting out. We're getting out. Our goal is to, yeah, scroll shop. Trail Tales, yeah. Hey, Cadget.
Friend?
Friend. Yep, perfect. Quirrell. Let's see. Armorer. Tailor. Alchemist. What's this? No solicitors. There's literally a note that says no solicitors there. Someone's house there. That's neat. Okay. Hey, you.
Do you want something?
Yes, I do. Okay. No, actually, there's nothing here I want. I'm surprised. I thought maybe I would sell things, but apparently not. So we're out. Okay. Baked goods. Finest foods. There's the docks. These docks are best docks. So, we're gonna go out and over the water here. I don't think I want to take any boats anywhere right now. So we're gonna talk to this sailor. See what's up with that. Hello?
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
What's with your hair, though? I'm noticing some problems with it. Tell me about the East Empire Company. East Empire Company, they've been established by the Emperor. Yeah. Are you looking to join the East Empire Company? You should speak to a factor in one of the regional headquarters. There's one in Helnim. Oh, my goodness. Old Ebonheart X, Y, and Z. Love that. It isn't, the coordinates weren't added. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. So apparently I can talk to a local factor and join the East Empire Company, even though I'm the factor of Solstheim. You know, that's a different matter altogether. Okay, let's head on out. So, what we're gonna do now, so we're just gonna go up and over here. Our goal is to run along the beach this whole time, so you can only rest on solid ground. Yep. You get screwed up on his sap in Oblivion? I believe so. I somewhat remember that. But yeah. Moving along. Whoops. Didn't mean to use that. I meant to use water walking. There we go. Let's see what's over here. I'm just curious at some of these landmarks. Ultimately, I'm going to follow the water more than anything else there. A mod for Tamriel Rebuilt which links the factions. Interesting. Interesting. Speaking of which. Yeah. I mean, being the factor of Solstheim, I imagine I should have some kind of status within the East Empire Company. At least to a certain extent. Damn, Wild Levitate is lasting kind of forever there. Pretty impressed by it. Okay, so... Oh... Nothing is really known about Khajiit and his sap, unfortunately. Yeah. The Oblivion Fighters Guild and the Blackwood Company were against each other. My favorite culture is the idea of the Colovian culture, in Cyrodiil. I thought that was neat. Okay. You said the walking looks so funny. No, you don't understand. Okay, we're gonna go into stealth mode, and you have to understand the character has pooped his pants. That's that's literally sneaking in this game. Your character has pooped his pants. Okay? There you go. Oh, moving on. Yep. We're going into that Dwemer ruin. Yeah, big ol' telescope there. Ooh, that's some lava. Lava! You seriously don't know the word hallucinogen? Wow. Okay. Here we go. Dwemer door. At least the lower levels. Have I been here before? I feel like it's distinctly possible considering the sheer amount of stuff that's gone. Ooh, Dwemer coins. I'll take those. Thanks. Dwemer mugs. Don't need those. Let's see what else we got. Rusty gears. Nothing much over here. Ornate chest. Nothing in it. Nah. There's no point in being here right now. Check this heavy Dwemer chest. Nothing in that either. It's sad. Yeah, let's levitate up and over. Regular levitate. So. I have been here to this spot. We're gonna go check out a few other areas now. Yep. Jump it. Up and over. You doubt the Dwemer would return an ESO. I believe that a sub-faction of Dwemer can return at any time, including an ESO. I wouldn't have a problem with that, actually. Like, having a sub-faction of Dwemer who were, like, they were Ethernauts or something. You know, they went to Aetherius, or they were in Oblivion, or whatever. And they came back, they were a big problem. And they have no idea what happened to their brethren who disappeared. You see what I'm saying? Like, and just make sure they're all killed off by the end of the story. That's all you have to do. Yep. We're going across the way here. It's gonna wear off in halfway through. Yep. Okay. Moving on. No half-bloods. They don't do those here. Yeah, in the Elder Scrolls, I mean. Okay. As long as you don't break into the whole thing. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Lava. Lava, lava, lava. I'm thinking of id Software lava. Quake lava. It's gonna take all mushrooms. You betcha. Vardenfell, or Vardenfell. We're on the mainland now, by the way. Vardenfell is this island over here. I swam across down here, and I'm starting to run across some of the content here. Just, yeah, so picking up mushrooms. There won't be any mushrooms left by the time we're done. All of it belongs to me. There we go. We're gonna just uncover some of this land. Mark it on our map, as it were. Okay. TR mod that unified the guilds. Neat. I haven't actually talked to anyone to split the guilds off, so I could do that. Let's see here. Blah. Looking at this right now, be fine, yeah. Uh-oh. Is that a meow? Apparently a cat is sad right now because of reasons. The cat is not in the bedroom, and the cat wants in the bedroom. And I'm not about to open up the bedroom door, because I know exactly what the cat wants to do. The cat wants to go to what my wife is working on and pull out the pins on her sewing project. I'm serious. And then the cat basically ruining the project. That's what the cat wants to do. Got it. Moving on. Get it. Skyrim's dungeons are repetitive and boring. But, let's see. Your question is, do you have any points that I've noticed about the dungeons? Well, they're all horseshoes. I'm serious. Or they're all circles. Donuts. They all lead back to where they started. Every single one of them. And levitation is impossible because of the way they're designed. Now, Fallout 4 continued this trend and made everything a donut. But what they ended up doing is they ended up adding chained doors or barred doors, where you had to unbar it from the other side in order to get access to the what do you call it? In order to get access to the exit. So, yep. Yep. Felines don't kill prey to eat. They also hunt prey just to hunt them, yes. And then they bring the prey to you. And they go, see what I did? You should be proud of me. And sometimes they'll play with the prey after they kill it. Like if you've ever seen a cat with a dead bird, the cat will start tossing the dead bird into the air and catching it. So, yeah. Yeah, the point is that the one cat is happy as could be in there because that cat doesn't pull out the pins on projects. The other cat is out here with me going like, please, Please let me in. You aren't here. Yep. Will I suffer? Oh shit, that's a golden saint. Got him. Who the hell was that? And why can't I see his corpse? That is the worst mechanics ever. TCL. There he is. Alright, so he had a dire viper blade. He had an expensive amulet. He had a robe I give 0 fucks about. Goodbye. I should probably turn off the TCL now. I had to clip into the ground to see his corpse. Which I should at least be able to activate it. Game didn't let me activate it. Made me sad. Okay. Yes, cats bring the owner their prey because they see them as their own family. They're trying to feed you, yes. And you're looking at it like, what the fuck, cat? But, yeah. The cat's instincts are to kill and hunt for hunting's sake. Yep. Oh, look at this. I just found something. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, in Morrowind, there is something called a coda flower. It has one main attribute, and that is it drains your personality. It's a coda flower, yes. So, let's go. We're going south. This isn't quite the direction I wanted to go in, but, you know, it'll work. Okay. Were-lions, you said? Yeah, she's a goddess. That's how she got cats to pull her carriage. Chariot. Oh. Plunge your face into swamp muck to recover a dagger, you betcha. Speaking of which, hold on a second. I need to tweak something. I'm gonna just be out of the game for a moment as I mess with a couple things. Okay. Almost there. So, that should just about do it. Oh my. This is, love that. Five massive pages in a single comment by a guy. It got sent to the spam filter. It's like, it's pretty freaking hilarious, actually. I'm going to leave it alone for right now, but it's something I have to review and probably take off of spam filter at some point. But we're back to the game. We're back to the game. Let's go. Oh, there's a Nyx hound. Use the God's Fire on it. That hound totally surpassed my expectations there. All right, let's continue. Yes. Who the fuck has that time? Well, it's not the Beyond Reach author. Although, yeah. You have to understand, when you post a comment that is close to 5 pages, it goes right into the spam filter. And that's not my choice. That's what YouTube decides. You have to... And if you post like 6 or 7 comments on the same video to try to get around that filter, you know, where it's like, oh, well, I'm just going to post like a bunch of small comments. it's still going to go the spam filter. YouTube is kind of discriminating about you posting a bunch of stuff to a single video, be it a long string of text or a bunch of little strings of text. So, you say Coda proponents. Actually, this is a hardliner. What is in the game is canon, and what the IP holder says is canon. Like, absolute. Period. You must respect it. There is no alternative type of guy. I'm not going to read it, but yeah. So, here we go. I mean, I'm not going to read it right now. I'll read it later. Damn. A lot of mushrooms there. How much alchemy ingredients? Can't wait to finish alchemy someday. Oh. Let's see here. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, there it is. This should basically pretty much covers it here.
Your favorite anime is shit.
No! But I love my favorite anime.
It's shit.
There you go. That pretty much sums it up. Going this way. Yep. All right. Yep. What background? Oh. You mean Bunny Watch? Yeah. Hold on a second. Bunny Watch. There it is. It's Overwatch. Characters. Yes. Bunny Watch. That's what you're asking about? Yeah. DV Fig. My favorite anime is Game of Thrones. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, but I love my headcanon. Pretty much. Exactly. That's kinda about right there. Oh my. I'm just... Okay, I do not need any more crush fibers. I'm gonna refrain from picking those up. Wait, what is this? Amalexia. We're going to Amalexia. That's where we're going. It's not done yet. Amalexia's definitely not done yet. Oh, these are bitter green petals. I remember this. I remember this part. Bitter green petals. It's so... though. I don't want to go to Amalexia. I'm just going to follow this road until I decide to peel off and go a different way. Here we go. Let's see here. Yeah. This way. Straight ahead. Okay. Grabbing this. Noble sage flower. Sedge? Sedge flower. Why did I say sage? Because sage is a word, sedge isn't. No. What's this cauldron? There's nothing in it. Okay. That's a thing. There's a log hook. Some basic stuff. Wait. Warm a meat. I'm gonna leave that in there. We'll take the rest of this stuff, though. Emeralds are always nice. Hey, you.
You must be joking. Bother someone else.
What, you even knock? I could have had your eye out, Sanguine's teeth. Wow. Okay, then.
Die.
Oh, shit. I tried to sleep in somebody's bed. How does that even work? I'm sorry, I have to question these things. I question these things. Bunny Watch cosplay is linked in link spam. Hold on, I'll go have a peek at this. Let's see here. I'm curious, legitimately curious now. So, yes. Apparently Holly is correct. And there is indeed Bunny Watch cosplay. So this actual Bunny Watch actually happened apparently. I mean, I don't hate it. Still not as good as the drawn art, but I don't hate it. And by that I mean the actual costumes. Yeah. Because let's face it, fishnets are sometimes very good. They were all a little too uniform, unfortunately. Yeah. Make Bunny Watch canon. All you have to do is get enough attention from Blizzard, and they'll do it. I mean, let's be honest here. I think it was this one right here. So originally, I mean, for those of you who don't know about Overwatch, originally we had this pose, the one on the left. After which, someone shouted, "Oh, I'm so disappointed in this. It just shows off her butt. Like there's none of her personality in there." And Blizzard agreed. Blizzard agreed completely. None of her personality was in there, and they said, "We're going to remove it and replace it with something better." At which point, all the anti-SJWs started screaming, "They're pandering to SJWs! Oh my god!" At which point, Blizzard added in this second one, the one on the right. Now, what people don't know about the one on the right was it was based on this original pinup poster, which is, you know, yeah, absolutely. I am all for girls wearing this outfit, but what I'm trying to say is that ultimately, that's what they used. And it's like, oh, where's the pandering? Yes. Oh, no. It shows off more butt than the original. Like, there is more Tracer butt in this than there was butt in the original. In the original pinup poster. It wasn't an SJW, it was a, yeah, exactly, that pose shows off Tracer's personality, both sides. Yeah, exactly. No. You say that it wasn't an SJW, it was a mother with a young daughter. But it doesn't matter. The anti-SJWs ran with it and said they're pandering to SJWs. Because that's what outrage culture is about. It's about, oh, I'm so angry. Yeah. I mean, on both sides, outrage culture is just fucking hilarious. Especially when you get a person who is supposed to care about this outrage, who gives no fucks about it. You know, Blizzard is supposed to care about this outrage. They don't care. Yep. Mud crab. That took 2 hits. Shit. I was wondering why there was still combat music. Mud crabs everywhere. Everywhere. Oh. Daggy tails. Coat of flowers. So coat of flowers come from daggy tails. That's interesting. Continuing. Yes, yes. Well, I recommend checking out the South Park episode where they had the hybrid cars. And you see, hybrid cars, it turned out, put out this byproduct called smug. And that, yeah, apparently people in San Francisco, or Sacramento, I forget. Either way, they all go there and they drive hybrids and they sniff their own farts. So... Is that a rat? Yeah, that's a rat. It's dead now. Elven supremacy is the only truth. Something like that. Yep. Let's see here. Moving across the land. We're still harvesting every mushroom we can get our hands on. Oh, we got time to rest. Excellent. And let us rest for 12 hours. Go jump in a volcano. Of course. I would say that's a valid response as well. Yeah. Where the hell are we going? Straight through here, I guess. It's a forager. Foragers are our mortal enemies. We punch them to death. Aha! Punch it to death. This evil creature. We hate foragers. Come on. Punch it to death. Did you know it costs more to create the hybrid battery than it will ever save? And I'm not talking about actual costs. Like, I'm not talking about money costs. I'm talking about energy. There we go. We destroyed it. By the way, I was hitting it. I was just draining its stamina first. That's how melee works in this game. Hand to hand. Okay. This way. Stone flowers, I believe. Yes. Stone flowers. Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate 2 is an amazing game and highly recommended. But if you want something a little more modern, I'd recommend Neverwinter Nights. If you want something even more modern, I'd recommend Pillars of Eternity. Obviously, they're all good games. It's just I'm recommending them based on, you know, what is more modern. Yeah, we'll go through this way for a bit. Just wander around for a while. The main character of Tanya the Evil. Does he have a point where he lives by logic? Yeah, exactly. He had a... He's still trying to get his revenge on God currently in the series. The Saga of Tanya the Evil. I can't say whether that series is going to have a meaningful conclusion, but it's been interesting thus far. We're all just waiting for God to flip things over, where he's just, you know, I've been granting you these divine miracles all this time, but now I want you to die. Which is what everyone's really waiting for in Tanya the Evil. When's it going to flip around? Because he's been using, quote-unquote, God's blessing this whole time to do unspeakably evil acts. And keeping in mind that God actually does talk to this guy. So the idea in Tanya the Evil is, when is it going to flip on him? When is God going to stop granting him that blessing and going to let him die? That, you know, that's the major question of that series. Alright, so... Electric cars any better in the energy department? No, they're not super efficient in terms of the amount of energy they take from the grid. But the batteries themselves are... They can't really be recycled. They're filled with toxic chemicals, so... Yeah, electric cars aren't great. This is a dead Nick sound. I wonder why it's just dead here. Oh well, that's fine. Let's see here. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is apparently... Isn't the idea of Tanya the Evil that he abuses this overpowered ability to bring despair into his enemies, causing them to fall into prayer because they're powerless? That might be one way of looking at it. I mean, because in creating a devil, a real devil on Earth, people have to turn to something that would rival that devil, which would be God. So it makes sense, by empowering this extremely evil person, that he's actually fostering faith, as long as they don't find out that it's God who's given him that power. You know, but I do remember that in an earlier segment, it's true, like this guy who didn't really care, he was praying to God, please give me the strength to beat this guy. Well, Tanya just murdered the shit out of him. And again, I want to know, like, at what point is this all going to flip on his ass? Because he's doing this to beat God, and God is giving him the tools to do it. So that's the interesting thing about the series. Now, this is a lot of wickweed I have to harvest. But remember, God possessed this one corpse and taunted him in a vision. Told him that he would have to face the entire world. Like, that was his curse. And that's why they put him in Germany when they did. Is because, you know, it's a world war. And he'd be at the forefront of everything because of his knowledge. And that was one problem there. You would laugh if Tanya usurps God. Yeah, true. Of course, the theory is interesting about the Nords being the indigenous population. That's why I said it. Unfortunately, the problem is that it's actually absurd. It's an absurd theory. But it's just as absurd as Skyrim having that many bandits. And then, the reason I mentioned that theory about Skyrim having all those bandits was because there's a major problem with the people who tell me that, you know, what's in the game is canon no matter what. because then you end up with this world can't exist as it is. Ooh, we got some spines. I wonder if it hurts to eat cactus spines. Yeah, they're right here. Apparently they can't give you spell absorption. That'll be nice to see what they do. But yeah. What the fuck were we talking about? We were talking about Saga of Tanya the Evil, which was a really good series. Or has been up till now. We don't know what's going to happen because it's an ongoing series. Now, what I was talking about at the moment, however, was the Nords and that theory about how the indigenous Nord culture were the bandits of Skyrim, which makes sense only within a certain framework. Oh, by the way, ash piles. Whenever you see these ash piles, they are what do you call it? They're all Dwemer. They're Dwemer who died here. Like, you'll find that in all these Dwemer ruins, you'll find ash piles, which were, like, when the Dwemer disappeared, wherever they were, are in those spots, specifically. We don't know why old Dwemer didn't turn into ash piles, but a good deal of them did. So. Huh. Yep. Okay. I gotta say, one of my favorite series starting out turned into crap later. It was Trinity Blood, and then it had a non-ending ending. The worst endings you can have. The ones that don't actually resolve anything, and allude to a next season, which will never come. Oh, fire petals. Cool. Gonna run through here, grab whatever we can in terms of roots. That's fine. Grabbing these roots. Creating a real-world devil might require God to only step in once. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, the other powers couldn't ignore her anymore. Pretty much. I mean, you just have to wait and find out who else God empowers, if God chooses to do so. That's the series is interesting on the face of it, just because. Yeah. Well, an important thing to understand is Trinity Blood actually fucked up some of the storytelling. Like, if you go back to the source material, you find out that Cain supposedly killed Lilith, and he didn't. She's actually the leader of a country. So, yeah, the series never made much sense, unfortunately. Oh my. Let's see here. You heard that Tanya the Evil started deviating from the source. Oh, you know, another thing I recommend, since we're talking about those annoying Japanese cartoons, is, I'm gonna pull this up right now. It's, here it is. God Eater on Steam. Like, if you check out God Eater on Steam, it's actually a really good game. But the thing about it is, it comes with both God Eater 1 and 2, I believe. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it includes the original God Eater. But if you watch the cartoon, the cartoon is not very good at all. And the game is just spot on. Just good for what it is. Let me pull it up here. Here it is. I got it. Yeah, God Eater comes with... God Eater 2 comes with God Eater. You can get it on Steam. It's currently $50, but that's because it's two full games, I should say, for the price of one. And I'd recommend getting it on a Steam sale, though. Not worth the overall price. Got it. So. Yeah, God Eater has character creation. And it's kind of odd because the... hold on a second. Going up here. Gonna go up and around. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. Got distracted. No. God Eater creates a protagonist named Lenka for the cartoon. And it's like, wait a second, what about the character you created? No, the Lenka replaces that character. And also gives Lenka a backstory, which doesn't necessarily make sense, and adds, like a doom and gloom situation where you're gonna die, son. And we're all scratching our heads like, wait a second, that wasn't the moral of the original story. No, doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. Well, shit. Okay, I want to levitate over this. I do not want to be up here, so. Alright, yeah, there we go. We're going up. Going up. So. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I remember now. There was something else I wanted to talk about. It was here we go. Let's see, Humble. It's also on Humble Bundle. If here it is. Just let me pull this up real quick. So one down from that. Steam. I think that's it. Okay. Pulling this up on Steam here. Alright, this is something completely different. Crusader Kings 2. If you check out Crusader Kings 2, it is a grand strategy legacy simulator. It's not like EU is. It's based more on like what happens with your heirs and the politics. It's like heavy politics. Anyway, if you scroll down and check out the collection is currently $159 on Steam, which is all the DLCs. You can get it on the Humble store for $39.99. The $159.99 package is on the Humble store for $40. I figure I'll play Elder Kings at some point, just for shits and giggles. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the game. Elder Kings is literally just, let's put this on Tamriel. Yeah. And it's literally, Nords needs, our Colovian estates, stuff like that, Like all the different cultures there. Here we go. Let me find it. There it is. It's on ModDB. Pulling that up. Elder Kings. Throw that open. Yeah, okay, there it is. So if you look on this right here, it's like the Coast of Daggerfall. You got Tulun, Glenpoint, so on. Let's see here. I know there was an actual link to it. Yeah, like the different. Let's see here. I know there was a specific thing here which made a lot more sense. There it is. You can see Colovians versus the Nibonese, the Forebearers versus the Crowns, the Bretons in the corner, Nords, Dunmer, and then you have the different, like the Nagas and the, like all these different little cultures here. You got the two cultures in Elsewhere and stuff like that. So it's, kind of neat, Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna levitate over here. Yep. The mod is way further into development at the moment. I'm pretty sure. But I thought I'd just mention it because, you know, it's definitely something to look at, and I'll probably at some point be playing it. If it's tomorrow, if it's next year, I don't know. But, yeah, I got it, I downloaded it, and at some point I'll mod it. So, there we go. Crusader Kings, I mean. I picked it up on the sale. Because, why the hell not? I thought it was a good deal. At the very least, someone else here can take advantage of it while I'm not playing it. That's one great thing about having a family shared Steam account is, you know, when I'm not up for a specific game, but I bought it, we may have another person here who will try it. Alrighty then, let's see. Yes. Any thoughts on the female Ulfric mod? Well, if you type in, and this is a very specific phrase you have to type in, tropical Skyrim belongs to the Gourds. This is the one right here. It is called Tropical Skyrim belongs to the Gourds. I'll go ahead and link it here. You will get to meet female Ulfric in that. Now, Tropical Skyrim belongs to the Gourds. Has these Gourds who are all part of the, you know, the Gourds. Like, there is, you know, all the Gourds. It's very important. They've also got guns. Like, they use guns all the time. Guns are used to kill all kinds of enemies. All right? That is something you can check out at your leisure. At your leisure. Good enough. Up. Killed it. Alright, so let's pick up some flowers here. What do we got? Horn lilies. Lilies. That's it? That's it. Okay. I'm gonna check out what's with these crates. There's some crates here. Empty. Intersecting into a pillar. Into a tree. That's not smart. Continuing. Is that Akamora? Ooh, we gotta go to Akamora. We definitely gotta go to Akamora. Just a second. I think the best way to get to Akamora would be following this road. Follow this road to Akamora. Here we go. Okay. Spark bulb. Okay, so I want to grab these. Chokeweed, yep. That's a scrib. We will introduce the scrib to our mighty spear of legend. One shot. It was diseased too, so its diseases will never spread again. Okay. Close that. Oh shit. Yes! As I said, my legendary spear. Yes, of course. You make a vanilla copy of the game before you start modding. That's just common sense. Some people don't have the hard drive space to duplicate their installs, though, which is sad. But understandable. Little itty-bitty baby laptop users. Alright, let's see here. We got... pretty good. That is a miner's residence. Don't care. Levitate over it. Akamora should be around here somewhere. Oh, really? So apparently they built it It's rather a niche area, isn't it? Huh, got some scrib cabbage. Wonder how you plant scrib cabbage. That's their crap. There's Akamora. Knew it'd be around here somewhere. Okay. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna check something else here. One more thing before I get started. Almost ready to go. All right, everybody. I gotta take a break. I'm going to check something out, and when I get back, we'll be probably discussing something in a moment. Let's see here. Okay. Be right back, everybody. I'm going to probably do a discussion stream soon.